Good day, lecturer and my fellow friends. We come from class Management Ethics Group R Team 7. Today we want to present our group assignment and the title is about company fraud. Our group have 5 members including me, which are Shu Mei, Ng Woon Yee, Pui Loo, Heviinthiran. Our group assignment divided into 5 parts, which are executive summary, case summary, discussion, conclusion, and also the ethical lesson.
Good day everyone, my name is Lee Shu Mei, metric number 278005. Before my friend discuss in details about this topic, let me briefly summarize our study outcome. Today, I will start my presentation about the executive summary and case summary about our topic, company fraud. Company fraud refers to any unlawful, immoral, or dishonest behavior that is carried out by an organization or by a person who act in their official role as an employee of the organization. Fraud has effects that go well beyond monetary loss. Fraud has an effect on individuals, businesses, organizations, services, and the environment. From our study, there are several types of company fraud, which are personal purchase, scheming, unauthorized use, tax avoidance, ghost employees, asset misappropriations, fraud, and financial statement falsification. In this company fraud topic, we discuss in different case and issue as an example. The first one is 1MDB case. The case involves criminal breach of trust. 1MDB misuse the capital that collect from public and abuse of power, which abuse their power as a politicians to make money laundering. This case had broken the virtue ethic and human rights of ethical theory. Then the second one is JJPTR, JJ Pearl to Rich Malaysia. JJPTR is type of money games that play like a pyramid earning profit. Participants that are interested to join will need to pay an amount of fee as investment capital. When the participant is achieved the earning limit, the founder of JJPTR made an announcement that JJPTR faced a huge losses and he transferred all the money to his private account at foreign country. This unethical issue had broken the ethical theory, which is virtue ethics. Founder is not following this ethical theory cause cheat on investor and try to escape the responsibility. The third case of company fraud case is from the Syarikat Ibrako, Perempuan Sendirian Berhad that use complex financial maneuvers to evade paying income tax on the proceed from the sales of development land. Syarikat Ibrako Perempuan Sendirian Berhad decide to dodge taxes had already broken the ethical theory, which is virtue ethics. The fraud issues that making company fraud is France Miles Group Berhad that carry out some unethical issue, which are claiming fixed revenue and overstating the revenue. This issue had been broken one of the ethical issue, which is the ethics of principle and duties. Lastly, Kanma Industrial Co. Malaysia Berhad. This issue is about deliver false statement for people and cause someone loss, such as making false statement and having inside knowledge about the stock market so that they can earn profit from that. This issue had been broken one of the ethic theories, which is justice and fairness. In summary, company fraud is a serious issue that happens frequently in Malaysia and not follow the right management ethic. Hence, everybody should collaborate and pay attention to avoid the cases like company fraud in our country. That's all from me. I'll pass the presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
A very good day to sir. My name is Ng Woon Yee and my metric number is 278203. I'm going to explain about the types of company fraud. One of the type of company fraud is personal purchase. Personal purchase is the employees may steal money to use for their own personal purchase of good or service. Typically, he does this by approving his own expense report and invoice from vendor. The next type of company fraud is scheming. Incoming funds are intercepted before they can be recorded in a company's accounting records. This is usually caused when a person is allowed to both open the mail and record accounting transactions. This fraud typically occurs in either the mailroom or the accounting department. Unauthorized use means the employees may misuse company property, such as using company vehicles for personal travel or renting out company housing. Tax avoidance. Tax avoidance is one of the company fraud that often happen in this era. Tax avoidance means the corporate tax returns can be changed so that they report less taxable business income tax than they actually do. which lowers tax payment. The last one is financial statement falsification. The deliberate mispresentation of a company's financial statements, whether through omissions or exaggeration, in order to give a more favorable impression of the company's financial condition, performance, and cash flows, is known as financial statement fraud.
Good day, lecturer. My name is Chong and my mention number is 278027. This part will about our discussion for the company fraud. Discussion will have a 6 issue about the company fraud. I will talk about the 2 issue and the rest will presented by my team member. So for the first issue is about the One Malaysia Development Berhad, or we can call it as a 1MDB. This issue involves some unethical issues such as a criminal breach of trust and also the abuse of power. So now I will talk about the criminal breach of trust first. As we all know, Muhammad Najib bin Aziz Abdul Razak is the founder of 1MDB and Lok Tai Chong is his partner. They built this company and the purpose is to carry out any development project. So they need some capital to carry out the project. They collect capital from the Malaysian citizen and investor. In fact, they did not use the capital to carry any development project and they transfer the money to their private account. In this case, can be seen that they did not be honest and failed to have one of the ethical theory, which is a virtual ethic. So now I will talk about the abuse of power. Just now we have said that they transfer the money to their private account, but they cannot use it because the money is not come from the legal way. So they seek help from the golden scam to carry out money laundering, and golden scam will get commission after money laundering complete. This case can be shown that they did not follow another ethical theory, which is the human right. They abuse their power as a politician to harm the investor and Malaysian citizen, as they cannot guarantee the profit and benefit for those who had trust in them and willing to invest their money. Indeed, they often the right of those who have given them the money because they did not receive any good. Instead, they have faced unbearable consequence and were not given a proper explanation. This may lead to a huge loss to their current assets and liability, which can create a financial problem in their life. So now we move to the second issue, which is JJ Poor to Rich People, or we can call it as a JJPTR Malaysia. This issue is about a money game. This case is about how to earn the money in the money game. Lee Shu Mei is the founder of JJPTR company. This money game is about how the investor on the top of pyramid can earn the money of investor at the bottom of pyramid. In JJPTR company, all investors can collect a commission when they promote to new investor. When the new investor enter this market, they need to pay a certain amount. So part of the money will transfer to the old investor as a commission. Why JJPTR have a high reputation from their investor? Because Lee Shu Mei has been paying back the basic money for investor after the first round of investment end. So investors feel that JJPTR have a high reputation and can help them to earn money. When people realized that JJPTR can help to earn more money, they decided to invest more money in the JJPTR. Suddenly, Lee Shu Mei announced that their company hacked by someone, and the rest of money did not enough to pay back for all investors. In fact, they has transferred this money to the private account in the foreign country. This is because in the long term, the entering money is not enough to cover the return for the old investor. So from this case, we realized that Lee Shu Mei did not follow the virtual ethic because he has been cheat on people and trying to escape the responsibility. He should be honest to deliver the truth for investor. He cannot cheat on people to earn money. So that's all from my part. I will pass to my group member to continue another company fraud issue.
Hi everyone, my name is Ong Pui Loo and my mention number is 278208. Now, I would like to continue about the issue for the company fraud. The next cases are Syarikat Ibakor Berhambah Sdn Bhd. The next cases are Syarikat Ibakor Berhambah Sdn Bhd was a property developer company in Malaysia. The company has been entered a series of elaborate transitions to avoid paying income tax on the profit made from the developer land. We can infer from this problem that Syarikat Ibakor Berhambah Sdn Bhd has been engaging in tax avoidance and company fraud. This action violates the virtual ethic. It is the effort to comprehend and lead a morality good life. This personality perspective on morality suppose that we learn virtual real experience. By practicing, the employee of Syarikat Ibakor Berhambah Sdn Bhd need to be honest, brave, just, generous in their positions. They should report the taxes, honestly instead of using improper way to reduce them. The next cases are Transmil Group Berhad. The next case is Transmil Group Berhad. Transmil Group is a business and accounting controversy. It all began when the firm missed the deadline for submitting to Bursa Malaysia for public publication its auditor annual report for the financial year ending 31 December 2006. Due to Transmil Group failed to provide Bursa Malaysia with the correct financial statement, an ethical theory based on principle and duty might be applied to the company. No matter what, we should almost abide by the fundamental ethical precept. For instance, we must always refrain from killing. According to Qing, we all have a responsibility to consider everyone as an end in themselves and never only as a tool to achieve our own objective. This is one of two fundamental or categorical obligations. Therefore, Transmil Group is accountable for providing the bondholder with the correct financial statement to demonstrate the loss. That's all from me. I would like to pass another presenter. Thank you.
The last issue is Kenmark Industrial Co. MBHD. In this case, Dato' Ishak Ismail is accused of making false statement about a piece that the Star published. According to the reports, he declared that Kenmark is a good company after checking and discovering nothing wrong. In fact, the abrupt disappearance of Managing Director James Huang caused the company business to be disrupted, resulting in the suspension of trading in the company's shares. At the same time, Bursa Malaysia has Kenmark listed as Practice Note 17, a sign of financial distress. Even if Ishak is aware or has reason to suspect that the statement is false and contains misleading information, his statement may persuade others to purchase shares. Ishak was also accused of 2 counts of insider trading for purchasing a stake in Kenmark 32.36% at a time when the stock price of the company was falling. He is accused of having inside knowledge about 2 clients filing for bankruptcy and the refusal of Yong Bank Berhad to increase Kenmark's receipt. The issue has violated the ethical theories, which is justice and fairness. A company's commitment to values, moral business practices, and best practices in disclosure and control systems are all reflected in its corporate governance. All stakeholders, not just shareholders, should benefit from how a business is run. Since directors and senior management are frequently parties in legal disputes, ethical leadership is crucial. Everyone should be treated equally by a moral leader. To reduce the company's integrity issues, every employee must act honorably. To reduce the company's integrity issues, every employee must act honorably and avoid any potential conflict in every circumstance. Thank you.
In conclusion, company frauds is a illegal, unethical, and dishonest behavior carried out by an organization or by an individual acting in their official capacity as an employee of the organization. We are all impacted by the significant problem of the corporate fraud. Its impacts may have long-lasting negative effect on society and erodes public confidence in markets. To overcome this issue, the authorities should take actions on the corporate fraud issues such as implement internal controls such as anti-fraud policies, train employees on fraud red flags, raise awareness, and so on. When we reduce the company fraud issues, we can reduce the asset misappropriation, corruption, and increase the revenue of the country and standard of living people in our country. We can see from the scenario we used for our research on corporate frauds difficulties that these problems are prevalent in our nation. The ethical lesson we can learn from this case is honesty in business dealing. Owners of business should be truthful and honest with their clients. Other than that, we can learn that the owner of the company must be responsible toward their customers or investors or the society. The company should be offered the service that they promise to the customers or the investors. Every action and decision that made by the company must be beneficial toward the customers. Moreover, we also can learn that fair treatment of customers. A business person should not be cheating the customer money by giving the fake hope. We also learn that moderation in business dealing. The employer should be mindful or considerate as well as provide service and be loyal to the customers and investors, so there will be win-win situation in all area of people.
Thank you for listening. That's all from us. Thank you.